What's going on, guys? This is Pete from PeteIsip.com, and I made a video pretty much the other day of why do we hate ourselves? Why does someone hate herself? And it's still a touching subject and still something that just doesn't bother me every day, but it's there, you know. And I learned that going through the eating disorders and going through all the stuff, especially as a male, it's just weird. First off, most people don't think that happens to males, but it does. And I watched another documentary the other day called America the Beautiful, and I think that's what it's called. I could be wrong, but it just makes you think about the way people perceive it, and you don't think about it that way, especially being in the same trenches that they were. Maybe not to the extent that they were in, but understanding their stories and really thinking about it. Because there's something said in a video that was made about me, and it said back in high school and stuff like that, and even college, Pete didn't, or after high school, Pete didn't get a lot of girls, and it's funny because, to be honest, I never even, and it's funny because they say I never tried, and it's true, I never really tried. Why? Because I was so obsessed with eating and training that I would rather do that than do anything else because I felt that this was in my head. I felt that if I got a girlfriend, I'd have to do things with them, and that would require going out to eat, and that would require making a schedule, and that would require me taking off my training, and that would require me having to worry about other things. And to think about it that way is crazy. That's the way I thought. I thought that any shift in my paradigm, any shift in my world would just ruin my training. I would get fat. I would lose muscle. I would not be shredded for my next contest. That's the way I thought. Like I routinely had a strict routine and I did it all the time. I ran the same paths. I did the same thing. If I didn't feel it, I pushed myself 3,000% just to get it done. I would wake up at 2:30 in the morning to get cardio in before I had to leave for work at 4. It's crazy because I would hit my cardio, go to sleep for half an hour sweaty, and then wake up again when the alarm went off. I would work these shifts and then go to the gym and get a training session in. After that, I would go to wrestling practice for hours upon hours. And I had those commitments in my life, and those were my obsessions. So it wasn't really the fact that I never got it. Maybe people thought I was gay, but that's fine. But I was obsessed. It was a disorder. It was something that I really just didn't think of it as that. When you obsess yourself with weight and numbers and things like that, and it's taking over your life, there's an underlying problem there. There's an issue. Okay, and I want you guys to know that. You might say it's not me. Some people this is not even a relevant video for. But there's some people out there that do have that. They look at themselves in the mirror and they don't love themselves. They look at themselves every day and there's something wrong that they want to change. They don't feel comfortable. They're not happy with themselves. And I'm going to tell you right now that that's an issue. Now, if you have that issue and you want to reach out to me and you need something, some info for me to tell you, message me up. Do whatever you have to do. Go down to the link below, click it up, hit it, and maybe I could send you into a direction that you may choose to want to. There's some people out there that are still going to neglect that there is an issue here. But I'm going to tell you right now that through listening to that video and listening to that documentary and the stories that people are saying, it drives you crazy. It drives you crazy because you're so routined in doing things. And if there's a stray and you want all that stuff, there's going to become that binge. And when that binge hits, there's going to be guilt. And when that guilt sets in, that's the demon we fight every day. For those of you that are males, females, anything, you don't love yourself, you don't see yourself as that perfect thing, there's going to be that guilt no matter what. And I'm going to tell you right now, being recovered from that stuff and being my own person, I'm still fighting it. There's never going to be a day that I'm going to go by, that's going to go by, and I'm going to feel comfortable in my own skin. There's not going to be a day that's going to go by that I'm not going to be comfortable eating as much as I can. There's not going to be a day where I'm going to over-obsess and I'm going to compulsive eat and I'm going to binge out. My struggle is going to be not touching my fucking mouth. My struggle is going to be not going into the bathroom. And I've been doing a great job doing it. and that's it. It's going to be the struggle for the rest of my life, and I understand that. So for those of you out there that might have that same type of struggle, sometimes all you need is some little help or direction the right way, but the biggest thing is for you to accept the fact that maybe you do have an issue. I don't want to be someone that is a psychiatrist or someone that's doing that. I'm just telling you through my own experiences of what I have experienced from the past thousands of years. I'm biting on this because it's a very uncomfortable video. But hopefully somewhere down the line, someone doesn't have to live through the same pain and struggle and crazy mind that I'm going through right now. Alright guys, this is Pete, PeteIsip.com. I'll see you guys later. Hope this video helps someone.